I'm Katrina, and this is Tare. Today we're going to learn about lockdown.
It is now day 15, and what that means is we're going to put this on lockdown, and which means we're going to be taking the egg turner out. We're going to fill up the tray that has, in this case, it's the outermost tray, because it has the most place for water. We're going to do that with warmed filtered water. I just microwaved it for a minute. And we're going to put a washcloth to increase the humidity even more on top. That will help tremendously to get it to the right humidity. You're going to want a humidity level between 65 and 75% during this process. And if you haven't gotten some already, I would invest in some of this. This is shelf liner, and you can wash it, and what it does is it puts a grip on the bottom so that your birds don't get splayed leg. Splayed leg is an environmental factor. Even if the bottom of your incubator is not slippery for chickens, it might be for quail. So just get some shelf liner, put it down, and then when you take the eggs out of the turner, then they will go into they'll go on top of this. So let's go ahead and do it. The goal here, one of the goals, is to do things as quickly as you can safely. So let's get started. Alright. Top off, over and down. We're going to take this out. Not tip over the water. Okay, next step is to put the water into this far tray, and again I have it marked where I should put it. It just makes it much easier. Don't have to guess. Your incubator may have different trays for different times, and it may be different for your location and your humidity. So it may be different seasonally, how much you need to include, or it may be different locationally. So alright, I'm just going to check and do it from here because I couldn't really see. We're really close. Okay, just about a full glass is what I get. So next up, we're putting our shelf liner in. In my case, the one I got is not wide enough, so I use 2 pieces. Now keep in mind, you probably will not be adding moisture during this time, but if you do, know where you're going to add it, and that's over here in my case. And we're going to start taking the eggs out, and we are going to set them on their sides, and do that as quick as we can. So basically you're going to try to avoid putting the eggs on the part that you might be adding water to, and also because I am going to add a washcloth in the corner, you need to avoid putting it there. as well. So I don't candle mine, but this is at the point that you would candle them if you are interested in doing so. I mean, at this point, there's not much you can do if either it's developed or it's not, so I don't really see the point in candling them. And if you have a rotten egg, then you would smell it, so there's no point in candling, I don't think. If you want to candle and find out what you may have done or may have done wrong or something like that, I would wait until after incubation and lockdown is complete and all of the eggs have hatched that are going to hatch. And then what I would do is I would candle what you have left, see what you think it is, and then open them up to confirm. And you can see, you know, maybe you didn't have a very high hatch rate. And so you look at it and maybe they weren't all developed. And if that was the case, then, you know, there may have been something that happened early in the incubation, or you may not have fertile eggs. So you can do some troubleshooting at that point. And again, all of these eggs are from the Jumbo Wild and Jumbo Egyptian. Both of those are in the same aviary, so we have those genetics going for us. So over the next 2 to 3 days, we should see some hatching. Alright, that is good. And I'm going to put this back on because I need more hot water. Alright, I have my washcloth and my warmed water. I'm going to soak up some water. Or soak up all the water, apparently. I'm going to squeeze it out a little bit because I don't need that much. Oops. And I'm going to set this in the corner and not set this in the corner and not touch any of the eggs with it. Again, this is a surface area thing. I am going to put the sensor back in. I'll put it over here. Alright. And last thing on this one, I have a red plug. We're going to pull that out. And what that does is when they start hatching, that will release the and
carbon dioxide.
It will be good for the birds. So now we wait.
Over the next 2 or 3 days, we're going to have some eggs hatch, and that's exciting. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this series is helping you. If you enjoy it, please hit the like and subscribe and share it with someone who you think would enjoy it. Thank you.